I don't know what it is, but seeing a gigantic Oprah Winfrey in this movie frightened me. A Wrinkle in Time is directed by Ava DuVernay and stars Storm Reid, Oprah Winfrey, Reese Witherspoon, Mindy Kaling, Zach Galifianakis, Chris Pine, Gugu Mbatha-Raw. There's a huge cast in the movie, a bunch of great people that are completely wasted. A Wrinkle in Time is based off of a book. I'm not very familiar with the book, unfortunately. The story seems very, unique and interesting and fun, but the movie comes across as dull and boring and just very stale. Like, it was just a very nothing movie. So you have Meg, played by Storm Reid, who loses her father, played by Chris Pine, and she has to find him, and we don't know where he went, if he even really disappeared. Maybe he just left with another family, maybe he's, he's just gone. So it's up to Meg to find out where he is and how to get to him with the help of Mrs. Who, Mrs. Which, and Mrs. What's It. Fuck off. I really feel like Disney, outside of Star Wars, Marvel, and the live-action fairy tales, they make some pretty terrible movies like this. Like A Wrinkle in Time, Pirates of the Caribbean, Tomorrowland. Just shit like this is terrible. Alice in Wonderland. Like, all this stuff is just very, like, the whimsical, like, ooh, ridiculousness. It's very dumb. It's very dumb. And this movie's very dumb. Now, I didn't hate this movie. I found some scenes very enjoyable. I actually really thought the acting was great all around, I think. A lot of the children in this movie are asked to do a lot, particularly the youngest boy in this movie, and unfortunately, throughout the whole movie he's doing a great job, but unfortunately at the end he does a turn that I don't think he was 100% capable of doing, and it didn't work. It came off as very laughable and just kind of terrible, really. It's not his fault. He did the best he could with a really kind of dumb storyline that went nowhere. Overall, the movie introduces some very interesting, like, scientific, stuff, but, like, and it's very, interdimensional and stuff like that. I like stuff like that. Like, I love Interstellar, Inception, all that stuff. It's great, and I thought I would love this movie too, but I didn't, and I thought this movie was really just boring, and I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave the theater. I really just did not have a pleasant time during this movie. I thought everything about it was just boring. And it's weird because I don't really know what went wrong. Like, what it comes down to, the story just wasn't very interesting, and the way it was executed just was even worse. Like, I thought the acting was great, the directing is great. I think it's just the way the story progresses that I didn't like. I guess that's nobody's fault, really. I don't really know. It's very odd, because I feel like this is a movie that comes out, doesn't make a ton of money, and nobody's affected by it. Like, nobody's going to get hurt from this. Ava DuVernay is still going to make great movies in the future. Reese Witherspoon's Reese Witherspoon. Oprah Winfrey's Oprah. And, you have Mindy Kaling obviously doing a lot of other work outside of this. Chris Pine's a huge star. Like, all these people are going to move on and do better things in the future. But this movie comes out and it's just a nothing movie. Like, that's how I felt about this movie. This movie is just nothing. Like, nobody's going to watch it. Nobody cares. And if you watched it and you enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments, because I can't find a single person that truly enjoyed this movie. But maybe there are some people out there that like this. I'm not one of them, though. So yes, as I mentioned, Ava DuVernay, she was given too much, I think, with this movie. I feel like it's a monumental task to ask somebody to make a huge blockbuster, and when you hire somebody of her caliber, she's a fantastic director, and she's done great movies, but I feel like she hasn't been given that great opportunity yet. This was a great opportunity for her, and I feel like maybe this will pave the way for something bigger in the future and something better, because it's unfortunate to see this be her big breakout hit, because it's not a breakout hit, and that's unfortunate. But you have people like Ryan Coogler, who directed Black Panther, or Taika Waititi directed Thor Ragnarok. It's unfortunate to see these other guys succeed and her kind of stumble in the mud because this movie's not that great. I want to see a female director be given, like, a great opportunity like the Marvel indie directors. And I was hoping this would be the one to do that, but it wasn't. And this movie's really not good. And it sucks, because I was hoping this would be the movie that comes out and, dethrones Black Panther and does everything it can do, and it didn't. And I guess that just speaks to how we should be giving them better opportunities, because this is not a good opportunity for her. She's unfortunately was given a bad script, a weak story, and that's what happened. That's what it comes down to. And some very terrible effects in this movie as well. It's not the best movie, and it's unfortunate, but we'll move past it, I hope. So, A Wrinkle in Time, what did you think about it? Comment down below and let me know. Did you enjoy it? I really just thought this movie was nothing, and I'm sad to say that because I was hoping this movie would be cool. What did you think? Comment down below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.